ladies and gentlemen. I now of the third model Saarc Summit meeting. It is both a privilege and a pleasure to welcome you all to this significant event hosted by the Political Science students at the Faculty of Arts at the Maldives National University. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to each of you for being a part of this summit, which reflects our collective commitment to regional dialogue and cooperation. I am especially honored to introduce and welcome our Chief Guest, High Commissioner Designate of the Republic of Maldives to the Republic of India, Her Excellency Aisha Taiki. Excellency, we are deeply grateful for your presence today. Your participation means a lot to all of us gathered here. I also extend a warm welcome to the ambassadors and representatives from the diplomatic mission station in Maldives. Your participation adds immeasurable value to our proceedings. Additionally, we are privileged to have the leadership of our university here with us today. Dr. Mahmoud Chaudhry, our esteemed Chancellor, Dr. Aishat Shahinaz Adam, our esteemed Vice Chancellor, and Mr. Asim Abdul Sattar, Dean of Faculty of Arts. Your continuous guidance and encouragement have been instrumental to the success of this summit. Ladies and gentlemen, the presence of each one of you inspires us. Thank you for supporting this event and for sharing your wisdom and experience. This gathering is not merely an exercise in diplomacy, but also a space to nurture a new generation of future leaders and decision-makers committed to the ideals of regional solidarity. The Model South Summit serves as a reminder of the vision behind the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, which is a vision of unity, shared progress, and mutual respect among nations. Saarc is not just an organization. It is a platform for dialogue, a symbol of regional solidarity, and a commitment to peace and prosperity in South Asia. It brings together diverse cultures, economies, and political systems, reminding us that cooperation is essential for overcoming challenges such as poverty, inequality, and climate change, issues that no country can tackle alone. Let us now shift the focus to the work ahead at this time. On behalf of the Model South Secretariat, I extend warm congratulations to the Republic of Maldives for organizing this landmark third edition of the Model South Summit here in Maldives. The tireless efforts reflect not just dedication, but also a spirit of unity that defines our region. It is truly a joy to be here in the Maldives, a nation renowned for its natural beauty. From crystal clear waters and pristine beaches to vibrant culture and warm hospitality. The warmth of the Maldivian people has made us feel welcome and energized for the discussions to come. Following the established Saarc tradition, it is now my duty to hand over the leadership of the summit. I formally invite Her Excellency Father Daya Sharif to take on the role of Secretary General of the Third Model South Summit. With her leadership, I am confident that this summit will continue fostering meaningful dialogue and further enhance regional cooperation. I wish Madam Father Daya Sharif every success in this role and express my trust that her vision will guide us towards fruitful outcomes. May this summit strengthen the spirit of collaboration amongst the youth and inspire us to pursue solutions to regional challenges together. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. With the summit now officially open, it is time for the ceremonial handing over ceremony. I invite Her Excellency Madam Amit Iman to pass on the role to our incoming Secretary General, Her Excellency Madam Fatma Raya Sharif. Please welcome Her Excellency Madam Fatma Raya Sharif. Thank you, Excellency. We now invite Her Excellency Madam Fatma Raya Sharif to deliver the opening remarks as Secretary General. Her Excellency Madam Fatma Raya Sharif.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellencies, distinguished heads of state, honorable observers, esteemed delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. As Secretary General of Saarc, it is my immense privilege to address you at this pivotal summit for the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. I would like to begin by extending my heartfelt congratulations and gratitude to Her Excellency, Madam Mariam Ima Shafi, Chairwoman of this summit, for her outstanding leadership. I have no doubt that under your guidance, this summit will yield impactful outcomes for our region. I also wish to express my appreciation to the Saarc Secretariat and the dedicated teams across member states for their tireless efforts in organizing this summit. I applaud your commitment to ensuring the success of our collective vision. As we gather here today, leaders, observers, and representatives of South Asia, we are reminded of the importance of collaboration in the face of shared challenges. Indeed, our nations are bound not just by our history, geography, culture, and identity, but also by the dreams and aspirations of our people. Since its inception on the 8th of December 1985, Saarc has served as the backbone of regional cooperation among the mighty nations of South Asia. Together, we have overcome significant challenges, asserting our strength and sovereignty in the international realm while forging meaningful connections with other regional blocs. Saarc's economic efforts such as SAFTA, the South Asian Free Trade Area, and the South Development Fund have increased inter-regional trade and economic integration, consolidating the growth of South Asian nations. The role of Saarc in safeguarding the health and well-being of our citizens was especially evident during times of crisis, such as the recent COVID-19 pandemic. At a time where nations faced an unprecedented crisis, Saarc members united in sharing resources, knowledge, and expertise to address the urgent needs of our people. Through mechanisms such as the Saarc COVID-19 Emergency Fund and the Saarc Food Bank, we reinforce the importance of solidarity to mitigate unforeseen emergencies. Most importantly, Saarc recognizes that the future of our region lies in the hands of our youth. By investing in regional initiatives that empower and embolden our young people, we are establishing a generation that is equipped to lead and to drive sustainable progress. While we take pride in celebrating all that Saarc has achieved, this is only the beginning of our journey. We must remain committed to our shared vision to reap the true fruits of our labor. We still face significant challenges: political turmoil, oppressive forces, and global tensions, and it is now more important than ever before that we remain a united force. The only path to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals and securing a safe and prosperous future together is by our region standing. A prosperous future for our region is dependent on our commitment to stand together. The informal discussions, the shared ideas, the words and actions brought forth by the delegates here today have the potential to influence generations and generations to come. I am confident that our collective, invaluable contributions over the next few days will lead to meaningful outcomes for our shared future. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Next in the agenda, we will hear from the heads of states representing each Saarc country. I invite Her Excellency Mariam Ima Shafi, President of the Republic of Maldives, to deliver her country's statement and remarks as chairperson of the Saarc Summit. Please welcome Her Excellency Mariam Ima Shafi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellencies, distinguished heads of delegation, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is a profound honor for me to address this distinguished gathering on behalf of the Republic of Maldives. As hosts of this Model Saarc Summit, we warmly welcome you to our shores. We hope that during your time here,
you will experience not only the beauty of our islands, but also the spirit of cooperation that defines the Maldives and the wider Southern Asian region. This summit provides an invaluable opportunity for us to reflect on our shared aspirations and the collective journey we have undertaken as Saarc members. As we convene under the theme, Unity for Shared Prosperity, we are reminded that the strength of our region lies in its diversity and the solidarity that we have built over centuries. This summit must be a reaffirmation of our collective will to overcome the obstacles through mutual understanding and cooperation. Excellencies, at this critical juncture, we are confronted with both opportunities and immense challenges. The global economic landscape has shifted dramatically, and South Asia must adapt to these changes with renewed vigor. Inflation, rising food and energy prices, and the supply chain disruptions have deeply affected our economies. As a region, we must accelerate the full implementation of the South Asian Free Trade Agreement, SAFTA, and eliminate barriers that impede the free flow of goods and services. Regional integration, investment in infrastructure, and enhanced connectivity are essential for our shared economic growth. Excellencies, among the most urgent challenges we face is climate change, a crisis that threatens the very existence of nations like ours. The Maldives, like many other member states, is already experiencing the devastating effects of rising sea levels and extreme weather events. South Asia, with its dense population and fragile ecosystems, is one of the most vulnerable regions in the world. We must decisively combat this threat. The Maldives welcomes the Saarc Environment Charter and calls its rapid implementation. Our collective survival depends on our ability to adapt and mitigate the effects of climate change through regional cooperation and sustainable development. Also, central to these efforts is the critical need for climate finance. For vulnerable nations like the Maldives, access to adequate and timely funding is essential to implement adaptation measures, invest in renewable energy, and safeguard our communities from escalating impacts of climate change. Thus, we urge our regional partners and the global community to prioritize climate finance mechanisms that address unique challenges faced by small island nations, ensuring no one is left behind in this fight for survival. Excellencies, the peace and stability of South Asia hinge on our ability to address security challenges, which include terrorism, cross-border tensions, and organized crime. The Saarc Convention on Mutual Assistance in Criminal Matters provides framework for cooperation. But we must ensure its full implementation. The Maldives firmly believes that regional security requires trust, collaboration, and a shared commitment to combating the threats that we face. Excellencies, it is equally important to foster connections among the people of South Asia. Our youth, with their creativity and energy, are our greatest assets. And these initiatives, such as the South Asian University and regional tourism, must be expanded to strengthen people-to-people ties. At the same time, we must uphold good governance, democracy, and human rights, as outlined in the Saarc Charter of Democracy, with particular focus in promoting gender equality and empowering women to let them fully participate in all aspects of our nation's development. Excellencies, in conclusion, while our challenges are significant, so are our opportunities. It is our shared responsibility to build on the past foundations and secure a future for peace, progress, and prosperity for South Asia. As host of this Model Saarc Summit, the Maldives reaffirms its commitment to these ideals and to foster deeper connection and cooperation among member states for a brighter regional future. With this, I officially open the sessions of the third Model Saarc Summit. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Next, I would like to call upon the statement by His Excellency Mr. Ahmad Adam Zahid, Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. His Excellency Mr. Adam Zahid.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Excellencies, esteemed head of state and governments, distinguished chairperson and respected delegates, I am honored to represent Afghanistan at the Model Saarc Summit and to address this respected assembly. My sincere thanks go to our chairperson for the remarkable leadership and unwavering dedication in facilitating our discussion. In our gathering today, we Afghanistan is at a significant turning point over the past year. Our nation has faced serious challenges with ongoing political and humanitarian crises impacting lives of many Afghans. The challenges at hand are unmistakable, and we comprehend that stability and prosperity of Afghanistan are closely linked to overall health of South Asia region. In this framework, I would like to emphasize the importance of regional unity and cooperation among Saarc countries. The challenges we encounter include insecurity threats, humanitarian issues, and economic stability. Economic instability cannot be effectively managed in isolation. We must collaborate to ensure stability, development for benefit of all our citizens. Afghanistan is committed to advancing dialogues in partnership with SAM framework. We seek cooperation of our neighboring countries to meet the urgent needs of humanitarian for our citizens, especially the vulnerable population, including women and children. It is vital that we prioritize education, healthcare, and economic opportunity together. In light of current challenges we face, we are reminded for our mutual responsibilities and as member of SAARC. It is vital that we work together to foster an environment that encourages dialogues, understanding, and mutual respect. Afghanistan is prepared to engage positively with member states. We invite our neighbors to join us cultivating spirit, cooperation that overcomes our difference. In conclusion, I would like to stress Afghanistan's steadfast commitment to peace, stability, and regional collaboration. Under the effective leadership of the chairperson and through the joint efforts of all SAARC members, I am hopeful that we can forge a brighter future for our nations and their people. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Excellency. Now, I would like to invite Her Excellency Madam Fatma Saila, Prime Minister of People's Republic of Bangladesh, Her Excellency Madam Fatma Saila.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chair, Excellencies, distinguished leaders, esteemed delegates, Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you today representing Bangladesh at this crucial Saarc summit. As we gather, let us reflect on the journey we have undertaken together, the progress we have celebrated, and the challenges we continue to face as a region bound by common aspirations and destinies. Since Saarc's inception in 1985, Bangladesh has proudly embraced the role of advocate for regional cooperation. Our founding father, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, envisioned
One, two, one, one.
South Asia, where the sense of unity could create enduring peace and prosperity for all people. Guided by his vision, Bangladesh has remained focused
One.
strengthen trade, and enhance the well-being of our people. As one of the original architects of South Asian free trade area, we remain dedicated to expanding trade and investment opportunities across our region. We have worked tirelessly to reduce barriers and promote the flow of goods and services. Our thriving garment industry employs millions, many of whom are women, has become the foundation of our economic transformation. We want to share this success, encourage mutual growth, deepen our regional ties under the framework of SAFTA. However, while we celebrate these achievements, we cannot overlook the challenges we face today. Bangladesh stands at the forefront of the climate crisis. With rising sea levels and extreme weather events, our country is among the most vulnerable in the world. To protect our people and our future, we have taken bold steps from enhancing disaster preparedness to investing in sustainable agriculture and renewable energy. Climate change knows no borders. It threatens the entire South Asian region from the highest mountains to the coastal plains. I ask my fellow leaders to come together to form a South White Task Force which can share best practices on disaster response and develop joint strategies for mitigation. Let us work collectively to build a South Asia resilient in the face of these environmental threats, for the life and livelihood of our people depending on it. Our journey in Bangladesh has been transformative. We have experienced economic growth that is moving us towards being the least developed country category by 2026. Investments in education, women empowerment, and the digital economy have propelled our lives. Excellencies, we all know that COVID-19 pandemic reminded us how fragile our economy can be. It put an enormous strain on our healthcare system, disrupted vital supply chains, and caused the loss of countless jobs. Highlighting the transformative potential of connectivity, the Padma bridge of our country exemplifies the power of determination and regional cooperation. Excellencies, as I conclude, I ask each of you to consider the responsibilities we share. Climate change, economic inequality, and security challenges do not forget our borders. They are regional and we must address them together. Bangladesh stands ready to work hand in hand with all the member states to build a future that is not only prosperous but also peaceful and inclusive. Let us rise above our individual conflicts, strengthen the bonds that unite us, and envision a South Asia where no one is left behind. In the words of the generations yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Next, I would like to call upon the statement by the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bhutan, Her Excellency Madam Aisha Deva. Please welcome Her Excellency Madam Aisha Deva.
Madam Chairperson, Excellencies, Head of State and Government, Honorable Ministers, distinguished delegates, and guests. It's a privilege and honor for me to address this esteemed gathering on behalf of the Kingdom of Bhutan at the 3rd Model Saarc Summit. Today, as we come together under the umbrella of Saarc, we stand at a pivotal moment in our region's history, a time that demands not just cooperation, but a reimagining of what we can achieve together. I extend our heartfelt appreciation to the government of Maldives for hosting this crucial summit, providing us this platform for the path forward for South Asia. Excellencies, as we convene today, South Asia stands at a pivotal juncture. Our region, home to nearly a quarter of the world's population, faces unprecedented challenges, but also holds immense potential. The strength of Saarc lies in our diversity. It is this very diversity that can be our greatest asset as we work together to address the complex issues of our time. Bhutan, as the world's only carbon-negative country, remains steadfast in our commitment to the development philosophy of gross national happiness. This holistic approach, which balances economic progress with environmental conservation, cultural preservation, and good governance, has guided our nation's development. We believe that this philosophy resonates with the aspiration of all South Asian nations to progress not just economically, but to enhance the overall well-being of our people. In line with this, Bhutan has made significant progress in sustainable development. Our constitution mandates that 60% of our land must remain under forest cover of all time. Today, I'm pleased to say that we have surpassed this with 70% of our forest under cover. This not only contributes to global climate mitigation efforts, but also ensures the preservation of our rich biodiversity. Through Saarc, we have the opportunity to share our experience and work collectively towards a more sustainable and happier South Asia. While we take pride in our achievements, we also recognize the challenges that lie ahead. Climate change poses an existential threat to our region, particularly to our Himalayan ecosystem. The rapidly melting glaciers, erratic weather patterns, and increasing natural disasters are stark reminders of the urgency of this issue. Bhutan proposes that Saarc establish a dedicated climate change and disaster preparedness fund. This fund could support the joint research initiatives and facilitate technology transfer and aid the implementation of climate adaptation strategies across our region. As economic cooperation remains a cornerstone of Saarc, Bhutan has been making significant progress in key sectors such as hydropower and sustainable tourism. However, we believe unlocking the true potential of our economies depend on greater regional integration. Excellencies, as we deliberate over the coming days, let us remember that the strength of Saarc lies in our unity. It is through collective action and shared responsibility that we can hope to address them. I reaffirm Bhutan's unwavering commitment to the principle and goals of Saarc. We believe that the power of regional cooperation to transform the lives of our people and to position South Asia as a global leader in sustainable and inclusive development. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the government and people of Maldives for their gracious hospitality and excellent arrangements. Let us move forward with a renewed determination and a shared vision to build a united, peaceful, and prosperous South Asia. Thank you. Tashi Dalek.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We will now hear from the Prime Minister of the Republic of India, His Excellency Mr. Ahmad Farish. Please welcome His Excellency Mr. Ahmad Farish.
Excellencies, Head of States and Governments, distinguished delegates from observer states, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a warm welcome to you all at the third Model Saarc Summit. At the outset, I wish to congratulate Her Excellency Ms. Fatima Raya Sharif for assuming the role of Secretary General of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to convey our deepest appreciation to Her Excellency President of the Republic of Maldives and the chairwoman of this summit, Mariam Ima Shafiq, and the government of Maldives for the excellent arrangements made for this summit. Excellencies, it is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you today, representing the great nation of India, as we convene for this significant summit. Our gathering is not just a meeting of head of states, it is a testament to our shared vision for a peaceful, prosperous and interconnected South Asia. South Asia is a region of thriving democracy, of rich inheritance, unmatched strength of youth, and thirst for change and progress. But where does South Asia wish to stand in the world? Nowhere in the world are collective efforts more urgent than in South Asia, and nowhere else is it so modest. Big and small, we face the same challenges, a long climb to the summit of development. But I have great belief in our boundless potential and confidence that comes from the many inspiring stories of innovation and initiatives in each of our countries. There is much to learn from each other, even more to do together. Excellencies, that was the vision and aspiration that brought us together as Saarc 30 years ago. We have traveled a long distance together since then. We have an agreement, an institution, a framework for cooperation in every field. Yet, when we speak of Saarc, we usually hear two reactions, cynicism and skepticism. This sadly in a region throbbing with the optimism of youth. Excellencies, we must ask ourselves what kind of South Asia we wish to create for our present and future generations. At this summit, we should renew our compact to build a region that is better connected, better empowered, better fed, and better educated. We are able to cooperate individually as members in various international fora, but it is unfortunate that together the people of South Asia do not have the voice they should and could have in the global polity. The 21st century cannot be a nation century unless South Asia marches together. Each of us has taken our own initiatives. However, as Saarc, we have failed to move with the speed that our people expect and want. Some argue that it is because of the region's development gap, but that should actually spur us to do more. Or is it because we are stuck behind the walls of our differences and hesitant to move out of the shadows of the past? This won't resolve our differences, but certainly deprive us of opportunities. Excellencies, there's perhaps no region more vulnerable to the effects of climate change than ours. We welcome the conclusion of the Saarc Convention on Cooperation on Environment. As we seek to build bridges to prosperity, we must not lose sight of our responsibility to the millions living without hope. We must walk with the compassion of our hearts, but also with the power of science. Excellencies, for India, mutual respect and tolerance are part of our civilizational heritage. So is the abhorrence of extremism, radicalism, and terrorism. India will remain committed to protect and secure the borders of South Asia. Let us pledge to revive the South Asia of our dreams. That is once again a source of new ideas, new knowledge, and new opportunities. We can all choose our path to our destinations, but when we join our hands and walk in step, the path becomes easier, the journey quicker, and the destination closer. Let us work to change cynicism into optimism. Let us turn South Asia of flowering hope into a rich field of peace and prosperity. Let us make Saarc a dynamic organization that can realize this collective vision for all our people. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Excellency. Next, I would like to call upon the statement by the Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, His Excellency Mr. Sai Mosa. Please welcome His Excellency Mr. Sai Mosa.
Madam Chairperson, distinguished representative of Saarc member states, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. It's a great honor to address this esteemed gathering at the third Model Saarc Summit. I wish to extend my profound gratitude to the government of the Republic of Mauritius and the organizers for the excellent arrangement made for this summit, for the warm hospitality extended to us. I also thank Her Excellency Mariam Ima Shafiq, the President of the Republic of Mauritius, for graciously hosting this important gathering of our Saarc family. Excellencies, South Asia, with its diverse culture, rich history, and abundant natural resources, has the potential to grow as one of the wealthiest regions in the world. To transform our region into a hub of prosperity and success, we must leverage the Saarc platform, which offers the best opportunity to work together toward our common goals and overcome the challenges that have long hindered the progress of our countries and this region. Excellencies, my country, Nepal, like many of Saarc neighbors, has experienced political upheavals in the past. But these transitions have remained largely peaceful. We remain steadfast in our commitment to ensuring political stability in Nepal. Stability is the cornerstone of economic growth and sustainable development. The Saarc platform provides us with the opportunity to strengthen our governance framework and foster regional dialogue. On the economic front, Nepal is making strides in key sectors such as hydropower and tourism. However, to unlock the true potential of our economies, we must strive for greater regional cooperation. To ensure prosperity for all countries in our region, we need to enhance cooperation to improve infrastructure, facilitate cross-border trade, and promote economic integration. Today, hundreds of thousands of Nepalis are employed in other countries. In fact, migration significantly contributes to Nepal's economy, with remittance from migrant workers supporting many families. Our government is working together with our regional friends to address the challenges faced by our workers abroad and create better employment opportunities within South Asia. I thank our friends for the hospitality and humane treatment extended to Nepali workers in their countries. Thank you. As a region that faces heightened concern associated with changing global temperatures, we must work together to address climate change and prepare natural disasters. Nepal has experienced numerous natural disasters in recent years. It is crucial that we collaborate closely on natural disasters preparedness and climate resilience initiatives. By working together, we can greatly accelerate our efforts to mitigate the impacts of climate change and protect our communities from its devastating effects. I look forward to increased collaboration among Saarc nations as we work toward unity, peace, and prosperity for South Asia. I thank you.
Thank you, Excellency. Next, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. Rayyan Moawiyat, Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan. His Excellency Mr. Rayyan Moawiyat.
Honorable Chair, esteemed representatives and distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum and warm greetings from Pakistan. It is a profound honor to represent Pakistan at this summit hosted by the beautiful Maldives. Allow me to begin by commending our host for organizing this summit, which exemplifies our shared commitment to unity, peace, and cooperation in South Asia. As we gather here in 2024, South Asia finds itself at a crossroads. On one hand, we are presented with unparalleled opportunities for collective progress, and on the other, we face significant challenges that demand urgent and united action. Pakistan reaffirms its belief in the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation as a vital platform for dialogue, collaboration, and the pursuit of shared prosperity. Pakistan has consistently championed regional peace and stability. The principles of mutual respect, sovereignty, and constructive engagement guide our unwavering commitment to peaceful coexistence. However, the security challenges confronting our region, including terrorism, extremism, and cyber threats, necessitate deeper regional cooperation. In this regard, we propose enhancing collaboration in intelligence sharing and counter-terrorism efforts, and strengthening our collective digital security frameworks to address evolving security threats. This will not only ensure the safety of our people, but also foster greater trust and understanding among Saarc member states. Economic integration is another cornerstone of progress for South Asia. We envision a region where trade barriers are lowered, connectivity is improved, and economic cooperation flourishes. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor stands as a testament to our commitment to connectivity and regional development, linking South Asia with Central Asia and beyond. We are keen to expand such opportunities within the Saarc framework, fostering trade that benefits all member states. Lowering trade barriers, the creation of free trade zones, and the promotion of public-private partnerships can accelerate our region's growth, ensuring that economic prosperity reaches even the most marginalized communities. No discussion of South Asia's future can overlook the existential threat posed by climate change. In 2022, Pakistan experienced devastating floods that affected millions of lives, a stark reminder that our region is highly vulnerable to climate-related disasters. We, as a region, must work together to address this crisis. Pakistan supports the idea of creating a Saarc Climate Action Plan, where member states share resources, technologies, and strategies to mitigate and adapt to challenges of climate change. Furthermore, the sustainable management of shared water resources is imperative. We are committed to working through diplomatic channels to ensure that water-related challenges are addressed through cooperation and not conflict. The COVID-19 pandemic has underscored the importance of digital technology in our lives. We envision a South Asia that is digitally connected and empowered, where technology is used to bridge gaps in education, healthcare, and governance. Our commitment to digital transformation is aligned with our broader vision for an exclusive and equitable future. Pakistan is actively working on expanding digital literacy and access, especially for women and rural communities, and we encourage all Saarc nations to make similar strides. Moreover, we must collectively address the challenges of cybersecurity and misinformation, which have the potential to destabilize societies. We stand ready to cooperate with all Saarc member states in promoting safe, secure, and inclusive digital spaces. Our region's true strength lies in its people. We believe that the cultural, educational, and social ties between Saarc nations must be strengthened. By promoting more student exchanges, cultural festivities, and inter-South Asian dialogue, we can foster a sense of shared identity that transcends borders. These people-to-people connections will serve as the foundation for a more cohesive and harmonious South Asia. In conclusion, Pakistan firmly believes that Saarc can be a beacon of hope for our region. By addressing our common challenges with a spirit of collaboration, we can build a South Asia that is peaceful, prosperous, and prepared for the future. Let us work together to realize this shared vision, ensuring that the voices of our people are heard, their needs are addressed, and their futures are secured. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Now, I would like to call upon the statement by Her Excellency, Madam Shahza Abdul Razzaq, President of Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Her Excellency, Madam Shahza Abdul Razzaq.
Honorable Chairperson, distinguished representatives, esteemed observers, respected delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense gratitude and pride that I stand here today representing the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. I would like to begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to our chairperson, Her Excellency, President of the Maldives, Madam Mariam Ima Shafiq, and the people of the Maldives for graciously hosting this summit and the warm hospitality extended to all of us. Allow me also to extend my warm congratulations to the newly appointed Secretary General, Madam Fatmat Raya Sharif. I am confident that your vision and dedication will guide Saarc towards new achievements in the years ahead. Additionally, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the outgoing Secretary General, Madam Amnat Ima, for her steadfast leadership and unwavering dedication during her tenure. Your efforts have kept us united through challenging times, and we are grateful for your service. Excellencies, South Asia is a region of great strength, diverse cultures, and shared histories. Yet it is also a region of profound challenges. In the past few years, Sri Lanka has faced its own series of trials. The economic crisis that hit our nation recently was the most severe in our modern history. Inflation peaked at an alarming rate, and for months, essential goods such as fuel, medicine, and food became scarce. Our people were burdened with blackouts, rationing, and a sense of uncertainty. The crisis tested not only our economy but also the resilience and patience of the Sri Lankan people. However, from the ashes of this hardship, Sri Lanka is rebuilding. With a targeted fiscal recovery plan and the support of international and regional partners, including many of you here today, we are now stabilizing our economy. It is often said that adversity reveals character, and in this moment, Sri Lanka has chosen a path of renewal. Despite the challenges, we remain resilient, determined to forge a better future. It is this resilience that drives us to be a part of the Saarc vision, where our collective strength as a region can propel us to greater heights. Excellencies, as we reflect on our own national struggles, we recognize that we are not alone. The challenges that Sri Lanka faces are echoed across our region. From the floods that have ravaged Pakistan to the environmental degradation threatening the Maldives, South Asia is on the front lines of the climate crisis. Each of these crises reminds us that we share a common destiny, and only together can we address the urgent issues at hand. In Sri Lanka, we are seeing increased droughts and erratic weather patterns that are devastating our agricultural sector, which employs over 25% of our workforce. The impacts of climate change are no longer a distant concern, they are a present reality. It is estimated that by 2050, Sri Lanka loses up to 1.2% of its GDP annually due to climate-related disasters. But while these numbers are sobering, they are also a call to action. We in Sri Lanka are committed to reducing our carbon footprint, investing in renewable energy, and enhancing disaster preparedness. But Excellencies, these efforts will be far more effective if we tackle these issues as a unified region. Excellencies, as we stand at this crossroads, let us not forget about the dreams of our people. They look to us, their leaders, to provide a future of peace, prosperity, and security. But this future is not guaranteed. It is something we must work for, something we must build together. The threats we face, poverty, inequality, and security challenges remain significant hurdles. Terrorism, in particular, continues to threaten the peace and stability of our region. Sri Lanka, which has endured the pain of terrorism in the past, reaffirm our commitment to working with Saarc member states to ensure that our borders remain secure and the shadow of terrorism does not darken our future. Despite all these challenges, I am filled with optimism. The potential of South Asia is vast, and our collective strength as a region is undeniable. As we come together, let us not focus on what divides us, but on the values and aspirations that unite us. Sri Lanka stands ready to continue this journey with all of you, my esteemed colleagues. Together, we can build a future that honors our shared past while embracing the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Let us rise united for the betterment of our people and our region. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Having heard from all Saarc member countries, now we move on to the statements from the observer countries. First, please welcome His Excellency Mr. Basim Shoaib, representing Japan. His Excellency Mr. Basim Shoaib.
Honorable leaders and esteemed representatives of the Saarc member states. It is a privilege to represent Japan at this summit, where we have heard each nation express a shared commitment to fostering peace, stability, and prosperity in South Asia. Our discussions reflect a collective desire for a future built on mutual trust and cooperation. While each nation faces unique challenges, one theme remains clear: the necessity of unity. Sustainable development can only be achieved through collaboration. Japan has consistently supported regional cooperation and stands firmly committed to Saarc's goals. Our actions speak louder than words. As we continue to engage with member states on pressing issues such as climate change, disaster management, and economic development. Japan endorses efforts to enhance regional connectivity, which is crucial for sustainable growth. By improving transportation networks and communication systems within South Asia, we can facilitate smoother movement of goods, services, and people, unlocking new economic opportunities for all. Achieving these goals requires strengthening of Saarc's institutional framework. Japan advocates for revitalizing Saarc's mechanisms to make them more effective and responsive to the region's needs. Together, we can establish a robust framework that supports our developmental aspirations. The strength of our region lies in our unity. As we move forward, let us continue to foster dialogue and collaboration. Together, we can turn the vision of peace, stability, and prosperity into a reality for all people in South Asia. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Now, I would like to invite Her Excellency Ms. Aishat Nasha, representative of the Commonwealth of Australia. Her Excellency Ms. Aishat Nasha.
Honorable Chair, distinguished delegates, esteemed representatives of Saarc nations, and honored guests. I am deeply honored to represent Australia at this important summit in the Maldives. Allow me to begin by extending my heartfelt gratitude to our host and the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation for organizing this vital dialogue. At a time when global uncertainties and regional complexity persist, forums like Saarc are critical for advancing our shared goals of peace, security, and prosperity. Excellencies, Australia is a committed partner to South Asia, reflecting our broader Indo-Pacific focus. With strong historical, economic, and cultural ties, we are dedicated to the region's growth and stability, collaborating on trade, education, climate action, and security to strengthen bilateral relations and regional cooperation. We aim to deepen economic engagement with Saarc countries, supporting reduced trade barriers and enhanced connectivity. The Australia-Indo Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreements signal our commitment, and we see potential for similar agreements, region-wide. As economies recover from this pandemic, we focus on building resilient supply chains and fostering innovative-driven growth. Australia recognizes South Asia's vulnerability to climate change, committing to net zero emission by 2050. And working alongside Saarc nations on environmental sustainability, our Pacific Step Up initiative emphasizes climate adaptation and disaster resilience across the Indo-Pacific. In security, Australia partners with South Asia to uphold regional stability, focusing on maritime security, cyber security, and counterterrorism, addressing both traditional and emerging threats. Amid global crises such as food security, inflation, and energy shortages worsened by the Ukraine conflict, Australia is dedicated to supporting South Asia through multilateral frameworks and development aid, urging global efforts to prioritize peace, stability, and vulnerable populations. Excellencies, as we face unprecedented challenges and opportunities in the 21st century, regional cooperation is just not a choice. It is a necessity. Australia's engagement with Saarc is a testament to our belief in the power of multilateralism and regional unity. Let us continue to work together as neighbors, partners to build a future where peace, sustainability, and prosperity are shared by all. Australia remains committed to standing alongside South Asia in this endeavor today and for these years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Next, we will hear the statement by the representative of the People's Republic of China, His Excellency Mr. Mohammad Shiaz. Please welcome His Excellency Mr. Mohammad Shiaz.
Honorable leaders, distinguished delegates, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me much pleasure to attend third Model Saarc Summit of Maldives National University. Thank you for the invitation. On behalf of Chinese government, I wish to warmly congratulate you for this important meeting. Saarc, as an important organization for regional cooperation, has played an active role in promoting social and economic development as well as peace and stability in South Asia. The renewed effort of today reflects the organization's ability to adapt new challenges and opportunities. With the global landscape rapidly evolving, the Saarc's roles will be critical in shaping the future of South Asia and indeed Asia as a whole. Since becoming a Saarc observer, China has closely followed and supported Saarc goals, and today our engagement with the region is stronger than ever. In light of recent developments, China remains committed to strengthening ties with South Asian countries with a strong focus on mutual respect, equality, and win-win cooperation. China is committed to deepening our economic and infrastructure cooperation with South Asia. The success of Belt and Road Initiative demonstrates our dedication in building infrastructure that connects the region to the broader global economy. We are eager to collaborate on projects such as railways, highways, and digital infrastructure to unlock new economic potential in the region. China is ready to strengthen trade and investment ties with South Asia, building on our shared economic foundation. China and Saarc can achieve a lot in cooperation in human resource development. China will invite Saarc countries to attend multilateral training programs organized by China and will consider hosting bilateral training programs for Saarc countries. As the world confronts the urgent challenge of climate change, China and South Asia must work together to promote sustainable development and environmental protection. I'm sure with the joint efforts of both sides, China-Saarc cooperation will be fruitful not only for the regional stability and development, but also contributing to peace, global peace and prosperity. I extend my best wishes for the success of this Saarc Summit. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Now, I would like to take the opportunity to call upon the statement by His Excellency, Mr. Muhammad Dilshan, representing the United States of America. His Excellency, Mr. Muhammad Dilshan.
Distinguished leaders, honored guests, and members of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. It is an honor for me to address this esteemed assembly on behalf of the United States as an observer state of Saarc. As an organization representing nearly a quarter of the world's population, Saarc has a unique role in shaping the future of South Asia, a region rich in history, culture, and economic potential. As an observer, we emphasize that regional cooperation is essential for addressing key issues like economic development, security, climate change, and human rights. Saarc has a role in fostering regional cooperation, making countries into the Indo-Pacific and Bay of Bengal region seek Saarc. These strategies can emphasize connectivity, economic growth, and security. The economic integration of South Asia has the potential to uplift millions from poverty, create opportunities for young people, and foster growth. We are eager to support initiatives that promote inclusive economic development, especially those that empower women and marginalized communities, build infrastructure, and improve access to education and technology. The United States is dedicated to partnering with Saarc on climate adaptation and mitigation, technology sharing, and renewable energy investments. This collaboration aims to protect the environment while creating jobs and enhancing economic resilience. A stable and peaceful South Asia is crucial for global peace. Dialogue and cooperation are key in addressing security challenges like terrorism, extremism, border disputes, and regional conflicts. The United States is prepared to support efforts to create an environment where peace and security can thrive, ensuring safety and dignity for all South Asian citizens. As an observer state, the United States is here to listen, learn, and offer its full support to the aspirations of the people of South Asia. We believe that Saarc's mission of regional cooperation, solidarity, and mutual progress resonates far beyond this region and has the potential to inspire similar efforts across the world. Together, through partnership and collaboration, we can face the challenges of our time and unlock the tremendous opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you.
Thank you to all the esteemed representatives of the Saarc member countries for their insightful and thought-provoking statements. Your contributions have truly enriched our understanding of the issues at hand. I would also like to extend the gratitude to the observer state representatives for sharing their perspectives through their speeches. Your words have added depth and diversity to our discussions today. To conclude this summit, I would like to welcome Her Excellency Madam Mariam Ema Shafiq to deliver the closing remarks. Her Excellency Madam Mariam Ema Shafiq.
Distinguished delegates, esteemed guests, and friends. As we bring this year's Model Saarc Summit to a close, we have engaged in diplomatic discussions on pressing issues such as climate change, economy and trade, gender equality, and the representation of marginalized groups, security development, and youth empowerment. And we have heard from these esteemed delegates who have spoken today that as we have advanced in a rapidly evolving digital age, it is imperative to embrace scientific and technological advancements as tools for inclusion, innovation, and connectivity. These discussions highlight the vital role Saarc plays in fostering a multilateral strategy for safety and prosperity for our beloved South Asia. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your insightful contributions and the kindness that you have shown towards each other and to the Maldives. Your dedication has reaffirmed the power of regional dialogue in addressing our collective challenges and opportunities. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the observer states for their invaluable support and participation. Your engagement and collaboration has strengthened our shared efforts and enriched our vision for a united, resilient South Asia. Together with the member states, you have demonstrated that partnership across borders and perspectives are essential to achieving meaningful progress. I am confident that the outcomes of this summit will lead to a meaningful, lasting change. Thank you for giving Maldives the honor for hosting this summit, and I hope you leave with warm memories of your time here. And therefore, I now adapt the outcome of this summit, the Mother Declaration, on 18th November 2024. And now, as chairwoman of the third Model Saarc Summit, I officially bring this session to a close. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Now, it's time to enjoy a glimpse of our cultural heritage. I am pleased to announce the commencement of the cultural segment featuring a traditional Maldivian dance presented by the MNU Students Union. The Students Union dance team.
Good evening, esteemed dignitaries, faculty members, participants, and friends. It's both an honor and a bittersweet privilege for me, as this is my final semester, to propose the vote of thanks at this momentous occasion. On behalf of the Faculty of Arts and the organizing team, I extend my deepest gratitude to everyone who made the Model Saarc Summit a resounding success. First and foremost, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the Chief Guest High Commissioner Deputy Designate of the Republic of Maldives, to the Republic of India, Her Excellency Aisha Azima, for honoring us with your presence today. Your support and acknowledgement of this summit mean a great deal to us and reflect the importance of efforts of young minds in fostering dialogue and cooperation. Chancellor Dr. Mohammad Shawgi, Vice Chancellor Dr. Aisha Shehnaz Adam, University Management, thank you for your continued encouragement and for championing opportunities that enable us to thrive academically and creatively. Your leadership inspires us to reach greater heights. I'm also deeply grateful to our Dean, Mr. Asim Abdul Sattar, for being a constant source of support and guidance, not just for this event, but throughout our academic journey. Also, I wish to thank the head of the Social Science Department, Ms. Aisha Hassan. Thank you for your mentorship, which has shaped our growth and confidence. Also, I take the opportunity to extend my gratitude to Dr. Ahmad Zaki and Madam Aida Hamad for evaluating our performances in partial fulfillment of the course requirement, the module Regional Politics and Saarc. A special mention goes to the MMU Students' Union for their exceptional efforts in supporting this summit. Your dedication, creativity, and hard work have been the backbone of this event. To MMU Student Union dance team, your performance was a vibrant celebration of culture, adding a dynamic touch to this gathering. To my classmates and the organizing team, this event stands as a testament to our teamwork, creativity, and commitment. As we prepare to part ways and step into the next chapter of our lives, I will forever cherish this moment we created together while bringing success to this summit. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Assistant Professor Dr. Ali Shamim for instilling the practice of Model Saarc Summit in the Maldives National University and beginning this good practical exercise. Most importantly, sincere gratitude to our course coordinator, Mr. Muhammad Hood Ibrahim, for your patience and unwavering belief in our abilities that have been invaluable. To all the delegates, participants, and audience members, thank you for your presence and enthusiasm. You have brought energy and relevance to this summit, making it a true success. As we conclude, I find myself reflecting on how far we have come, not just as individuals, but as a collective force capable of achieving something extraordinary. This summit, hosted during our final semester, will remain a memorable highlight of our academic journey. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful evening ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Parish. Now, I would like to humbly invite the chief guest to the stage to take a group picture with the students.